about one of my favorite things. It is highlighters. I probably have 20 or 25 highlighters in my collection. I'm just going to show you guys my favorite because I want to, and maybe it'll help you. But anyways, I'm just going to show you my favorite out of my collection. There are 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. So I obviously could not narrow it down, but I have a bunch of different textures. We'll do powder first, then there's kind of a spongy texture, and then there's the liquid and cream highlighters. But I'll go fast, but I just wanted to show you guys these. The first one is from Mercier. I like a highlight that you can see, and most of these are going to be like that. This is actually a Mercier baked eye color, and it's called Ballet Pink, right here. I love to use this as a highlighter, especially when I'm a little bit more fair. It's perfect for really light, really fair skin tones. You can of course use it as a shadow, and you can use it wet as well, but I love to use this as a highlight. The second one, I've done a video on this, just a review when I first got it, comparing this Laura Geller Baked Swirl Illuminator to the other color that comes in the collection, and you can see this is very, very pigmented. I like to put, when I am putting on a powder highlight, I like to do a fan brush. Please excuse my fan brush, it's so dirty, but I'll just put a little bit in the, kind of sweep it across just like this, and then tap it right on. Just like that. Sometimes I'll go across the bridge of the nose, right here, and right here. It just depends on what I'm doing. But that's how I put on these. Any of the powder ones that I'm showing you. This one everybody talks about. It's called Mercier Lou-manizer. I won't say a lot about this, but it definitely gives you, I think it gives you a pretty subtle highlight. Some people think it's a pretty intense highlight, but when I put it on, it's right here. When I put it on with my fan brush, it's pretty subtle everyday highlight, I think. I like that you can use it as an eyeshadow too. You can use it as one of those highlight colors for your eyes, like in the tear duct or kind of under the brow bone, so you have a lot of options. The fourth one is by Laura Geller. This one is a highlighter duo in French Vanilla and Portofino, and the reason I like this one is because one side is almost a matte, and then the other side is a shimmer. So one side you have this really pretty gold shimmer, and this is not quite matte, but it's a baked texture. It's kind of like MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish. I like to use this one under the eyes to set my concealer. It just brightens up everything. I don't normally use this as a highlight just because I like things to be a little bit more shimmery and luminous, but it looks just like this. It's making it look a little more shimmery than it is, but it's right there. This one is an amazing highlight. It's just a beautiful gold color. It does remind me quite a bit of the Gilded Honey, but it's just not as intense. Right there. And they look just like this. The gold and the French Vanilla. And I'll put this on the same way. The shimmering part I'll put on with the fan brush, and I'll use like a small setting brush, like, do I have one over there? Let's see. So this isn't the best example, but this is kind of fluffy. It's actually a shadow brush, but I'll just go in like this and then tap it on under my eyes to set my concealer or whatever I have on under there. This one is MAC Soft and Gentle. I've had this one forever. It's still one of my go-to highlights. I forget about it a lot because I have so many. But this one is one of those ones that works well on a lot of different skin tones, and it's just a really pretty highlight. Right. This one, I just wanted to show a swatch of. I think I would love this if I had a deeper skin tone. I tried this out a couple different ways. I tried it out, and it's right here. See, for me, it's too deep of a color to be a highlight or really anything. My favorite way to wear this is a blush. For me, I'll use a really fluffy brush and put it on really lightly, and still then sometimes it even looks a little bit too deep, but it's limited edition from Becca. It's the Rose Gold Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed. And I have this in a couple other colors that I like to use as a highlight, but for me this is more of a blush. Sometimes I'll even use it as a contour underneath my blush. I'll do blush here, and then I'll put it underneath my blush kind of as a contour. So I like this one. It's not my favorite, but I just wanted to swatch it and show you guys because I know it's limited edition. So if you like that color or you think it will work for you, then you can go out and grab it. This is, these are the cream ones, and they're by Becca. This one is Moonstone, and this one is Opal. And I just like to put these on with my small stipple brush. I think this one's from e.l.f. Yeah, small stipple brush. This brush is like $3. But these are probably my two favorite highlighters of all time. I go for these almost every day. But I just put a teeny bit here, and then I'll go in and stipple it into my skin. And it looks so, so natural. It looks like, you know, you definitely have skin that is luminous, but you don't, it looks more of like a lit from within look. It's really, really natural, but you can still tell that you have something on. It's just hard to place where it's coming from, which I love. But that one's right here. And that one is Opal. This one is Moonstone. And this one is a little bit lighter and brighter. But you can see they both just give you really, really pretty, just luminous skin. But I love these. I'll put them here. I'll put them right across the bridge of the nose. I'll put it right here, right here. And I have combination oily skin. I never feel like it makes me greasy or anything like that. So these are nice. Perfect for long wear, perfect for a natural look. You can get something really dramatic out of it. It just really depends on what you want to do. I'm going to show you guys this color. It's not my favorite. It's a little too light and bright for me. This is the other color from Becca, and the same two that I just showed you. It's just Shimmering Skin Perfector and Pearl. This is just, those are the small travel size. This is the full size. I thought this was going to work for me because I'm pretty fair. But it's just a little bit too artificial looking. If that makes any sense. It's a little bit too white and artificial looking. So it's definitely the same quality as the other two. The color just didn't work for me. Last but not least, I wanted to show you the Becca Beach Tint. And this has, like, you can tell I've used the heck out of this. It's got like a spongy texture, almost like the spongy eyeshadows or spongy blushes that you push down on them and then they kind of come back up. This is by far, I have all of them. This is by far my favorite color. It's called Guava Moonstone. And you can kind of see in the bottom there, it's a really pretty like gold shimmer mixed with a coral color. So you can use this all across the cheeks. I like to do a blush and then take a stipple brush and do this on top of it. I'm going to try to get you a swatch. I've used so much of it, the colors have kind of melded together and it's just like a one highlight shade. But this is definitely going to be more subtle than the it sounded so country, than the liquid one, but you can still see it definitely gives you luminosity. But this one was my favorite until I got the liquid ones, and then those turned into my favorite. But I do like this one. The other colors I think work better as blushes that this comes in, but this one works as a highlight. Just depends on what you like. You could definitely do this depending on skin tone and color and things like that. They all have a blush color mixed in with some kind of a luminizer, whether it's a gold, a bronze, something like that. So they're all really pretty, just depending on what you personally like. This one is my favorite though. And I just wanted to give a shout out. My brushes are so disgusting. I think you saw my brushes are so disgusting. This stuff is awesome. This is called Brush Bath, and it's by It Cosmetics. You use these as spot cleaner brushes in between cleaning them, and this is the best formula I've ever tried for like a spot cleaner. Usually I feel like spot cleaners don't do a lot, and I'll have to deep clean my brushes more often. But this stuff, it feels, when you first spray it, it feels a little oily, but it gets everything off your brushes and they dry really nicely, ready to go for whatever else you're going to use them for. I think the reason it does such a good job, it feels oily when you first put it on, but it's conditioning, so by the time your brushes are clean and dry, they end up feeling nice. So you can use this on synthetic brushes or natural hair brushes. If you have natural hair brushes, you don't have to worry about this drying them out because it's going to condition them, not dry them. So I know this video was really long. Don't forget to subscribe, give me suggestions for any other videos, and thanks for watching. Bye!